just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hi, welcome back to my channel called Minimal Ease. My name is Becky Truda. I am a mom and a teacher, and I would like to tell you all about the journey that has led me to live a more simple and authentic life. Today I'm going to be talking to you about 5 things that I used to think were essential for my home and how I've gotten rid of them and I'm better for it. If you have anything that you also have gotten rid of lately that you used to think was like the best thing ever and now you feel free of it, please write a comment below and also hit that subscribe button. So the first thing that I used to think was essential for any house was a big bookcase where I can store all my knickknacks and all of my books that I used to have. And what I have come to find for freeing myself from this bookcase is that 1, it was super heavy and I was always, moving furniture around, so it was always a huge pain. And 2, we do have some shelves now that are gorgeous that my husband has made. You can see the side tables in the back. My husband made those. He's awesome at building stuff out of wood. But I have some beautiful shelving that I don't feel like I need to add a lot to it. So I don't need a big bookcase because really I think I have about 5 books in this house besides my daughter's. So that's one thing that I can tell you that I can live without, no problem, no more dusting. It's fantastic. Another thing we live without is no bedroom TV. I know for some people that's their, kryptonite, but what I have learned is that when I do not have a TV in my bedroom, 1, I'm going to bed a lot earlier. I'm being able to be more simplistic with my bedroom routine where I will read a book for 5 minutes or I'll just sit there and think about my day and think about things that I'm grateful for before going to sleep instead of watching a show. And the other thing is that when my 4-year-old crawls into my bed and wakes me up and I'm up for an hour, it is nice not to have a TV there as a temptation to turn on, which in turn usually always wakes me up more and then I'm up longer than I wanted to be. So no TV in my bedroom is one thing that I can happily say has made a big difference for me. So number 3 is no large area rugs. And I am going to say that I do have one, and that is because we have a really ugly carpet in our den, but it is one of those things that I'm not ready to replace it yet because we haven't budgeted for it and it's working. So I don't just replace things to replace them. But essentially it is still working and it's functional and it doesn't have a hardwood underneath, so it would need something on top of it. So we did put an area rug there just to kind of cover the ugly brown carpet that is there. But besides that, we have gotten rid of all of our area rugs, which if you used to know my house, there was a large, at least, 8 by 10 area rug in every room. I used to think that was essential for a room to be warm and cozy, especially with our hardwood floors. What I've come to find though was that 1, I felt like I had to vacuum all of the time, which if you know me, I am not big on doing chores. The other thing was that because we do have animals, our dog's hair especially would get all over the carpet and it was very hard to get rid of. So my suggestion, if you have animals, is to get rid of most of your rugs. Even if you don't have animals, it makes vacuuming or sweeping, because I don't even need a big vacuum anymore, so much easier for your life. Picking up the hair instead of trying to get it out of the carpet. Now we do have really small, I mean like 3 by 5, like tiny carpets, because our dog is older and he can't get on the couch himself and he can't get on our bed, even though our bed is on the floor himself without some kind of carpet traction. So we have tiny carpets, but the nice thing about that is that I can either throw them in the washing machine if something gross gets on them, hey buddy, or I can just stick them out my window and start shaking it until everything comes off. So super easy solution instead of me having to either get the carpets cleaned or having to vacuum and move furniture and all that crap. So that is one suggestion. Get rid of your large rugs. Or, I mean, I haven't ever tried one of those ruggables that you can pick up. That might be a good suggestion too for you if you need it, if you don't have beautiful floors like we do. All right, sorry, I got hungry, I took a break. So, number 4, in my house, we have no dressers, no clothing dressers. And I remember when I first suggested this to my husband, and I had slowly been getting my clothes, less and less clothes. So in my dresser, you know, I only had a few, but he's a big t-shirt guy, so he had tons of t-shirts, and he just looked at me like I was crazy to want to get rid of our dresser. And finally, he actually let me do it, and it's because he built us this beautiful built-in shelving in our closet for little baskets. And what I found is that, wow, it frees up a lot of space. I've actually been able to put a little office in our room now, where we used to have this massive 9-drawer dresser. And that really goes to show, like, having a capsule wardrobe, being able to live with less gives you so much more, because now I have the opportunity to make this channel, I have the opportunity to share my ideas and hopefully build a community, and I have my own office now. So that is one thing that I would suggest, thinking of a different way of putting your clothes, maybe just hanging up all your clothes. If you can get down to where you only need to hang them, you're going to free up so much space in your bedroom. All right, friends, we have made it to the end. This is number 5. The 5th thing that I have gotten rid of that I used to think was essential in my house, couldn't live without, are those extra chairs. We are well known in my house to have extra chairs laying around. I used to have these 2 beautiful, like, peacock shaped chairs. We would have chairs, like a huge one in my daughter's room, just, you know, for rocking her to sleep, which at the moment when we had it, it was great. But what I've realized is that having all these extra side chairs just takes up a lot of room. And so what I have come to find that I actually really enjoy doing is that we got a free set of chairs off of Marketplace. We painted them, we reupholstered the seats, and they're great. They're multi-purpose because they're great little chairs. So I have one in my bedroom right now as my office chair. We also have one side chair that we just rotate through the house. So whenever we have, you know, more than just one guest, some friends over, we just take down, we have one of those like IKEA looking chairs. I'll put a picture. Anyway, so we have one of those, and we can take that to any room, and it's lightweight, it's cute, you know, it's a nice sturdy chair. But that's about the only chair. We don't have chairs lurking around in our closets, you know, just for that special occasion. And it's a great feeling because you just feel like, wow, I spent my hard worked money on this stuff, and I'm actually using it and repurposing it all of the time. And that is how you can feel too. If you have enjoyed this video about 5 things that used to be essential in my house but now are not, hit that subscribe button, and it was great talking to you. I can't wait to see you again soon. See ya.